Okay, looking back at the SC game, obviously we lost the game, but I thought there was a lot of positives in that game that hopefully we can build on going forward. Thought we ran the ball much more efficiently. Didn't run it a bunch of times. When we did run it, we had more success than we've had in recent weeks. So that was a positive. I thought the offense looked more like what we want it to look like. We spread them out more and a little more dynamic in our offensive attack, which should be the case the rest of the way. I mean, that's like I said, that's more of what we hope to be. As far as the game itself, a couple plays in the fourth quarter really determined that game. They made the plays, we did not. Most notably, the 83-yard touchdown play action pass over the top of the defense, and the pick six that was just a series or two after that. And so that was really the difference in the game. But I thought our guys played hard. They fought the entire 60 minutes, which is what we expect. I mean, we don't really want to pat ourselves on the back for that, but they fought hard and competed. A lot of penalties in the game, obviously. I think there was 27 penalties, 13 for us and 14 for them. So that was part of the storyline of the game as well. It really hurt our cause getting that touchdown at the end of the first half, towards the end of the first half, called back. That would have put us in the lead and hopefully, given us the momentum going in at halftime. Would have given us the momentum going in at halftime. I think it would have been 28-24, but that one got called back. So that was a moot point. But overall, like I said, I thought we did some good things. We still got to make more first downs, which is a product of converting more third downs, which is a product of continuing to run the football better so we're not in third and long situations. So that is one of our main problems right now is not converting third downs and not getting enough first downs generated in ball games, and that's something that's got to get corrected. Looking forward to UCLA. Both teams in need of a win. I think we both have 2 conference losses. I think Arizona is the only team that has 3 conference losses right now in the South, talking about the South Division. So both teams need a win. Obviously, it's a big game for both teams. They got a lot of weapons. The tailback is phenomenal. He's got nearly 800 yards right now, just halfway through the season, on pace to have an outstanding year. He's gaining over 7 yards a carry, well over 7 yards a carry. The quarterback is doing a nice job. I think he's 4th in the conference in pass efficiency, and so he's doing a nice job in the throw game and defensively, athletic, just like they all are in this conference. Number 7, the safety, the brother of McDonald for USC, is one of their headliners on defense. But we got our work cut out for us. Players back at work today with fall break. We adjusted the schedule a little bit. It's a noon kickoff, so we decided to practice earlier and get practice done. With the exception of today, we'll go from approximately 9:30 to 11:30, and that'll be Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Actually, probably about 11:45 when we finish up. But we're excited about another opportunity, and we're going to go down and play in the Rose Bowl, which will be a great experience for our players. I don't think any of them have, for certain, none of them were here the last time. Well, there may be a returned missionary or two, but last time we were down there was not a great experience, so hopefully we can change that. Questions?
Kyle, I was going to ask you how Brian Johnson's progressing in that. You guys are near the bottom of the Pac-12 in almost every offensive category in that. But you saw progress in the last game. Could you maybe just talk about how things are improving? Or
yeah, I think he's improving, and it's I've said many times before, it's not just Brian. I mean, we got to get better in so many areas across the board on the football team. But I've seen progress just from a personal perspective in Brian, and like I said, this past game was more of what I envisioned us being, and I think he's doing a nice job, trying to maximize the personnel and with a makeshift offensive line that hopefully won't be makeshift anymore, as we just discussed. But everyone's got room for improvement, but I think he has improved without a doubt throughout the course of the year.
All right, and then also you have you guys are one of the best teams in the nation as far as forcing fumbles. Could you just address that and why you're so good at it?
Yeah, well, we seem to be doing a good job with that. We practice it, obviously, like everyone else in the country does. The thing we're lacking is we got to get more interceptions. I think we're last in the league in interceptions. So fortunately, we have created some turnovers through fumbles, but we got to continue to create more, and really through interceptions. 2 interceptions, I think, is what we have through 6 games or 5 games is ridiculous. So we got to be better in the back end at turning the ball over for our offense.
Coach, you've talked a lot about the pauses that you saw last week. Do you feel like this team has maybe turned a corner, so to speak, even though you did lose that game?
I don't know if you could say we turned the corner, but we took some steps in the right direction. And the nature of the rest of the season is going to be just like these last couple of weeks were, very competitive. You got to play your best game to have a chance, and we've got to play smarter football. We're not good enough to overcome a lot of things that aren't smart. 12 men on the field, delay of games, field and punts inside the 10. So we've got to make some corrections and become a smarter football team because our margin of error is very slim, and so we've got to be better in a lot of categories. But I think we definitely took a step in the right direction, but we got to build on that. It's only going to be a positive if we build on it this week.
With 7 games left, what's the goal going forward? Is it game by game getting better, or are you still looking to make that bowl game? Is that the new goal?
I'd say both, and if you look at last year, we were 0-4 and ended up 1 game away from the South Division Championship. Now, obviously, it was a different set of circumstances with USC not being eligible, so that puts a different spin on it. But until you're mathematically out of the race, the objective was to win the division, and so that's still our objective right now. Even though it's with two losses may be too many. We'll have to see what happens in the final analysis. But I just know that last year nobody thought we had a chance in heck after we started out 0-4 and fought our way back and actually had a chance at the end there.